You both begin to, carefully not touching the water, begin to scan around. There's a lot of debris. There's a lot of stone pillars. There's a lot of, looks like parts of the fort that are residing on the bottom of the water.
Mm.
But it doesn't look like there's anything of note.
I'm not seeing anything, brother.
I don't see anything either. Yeah, let's... Aw, this is stupid. There's all this shit and none of them treasure.
Maybe you can look again if you'd like. Maybe you just didn't see it.
I'll send more of my my dancing lights. I'll send them into the water. Woo-hoo!
All right. I'll say with that, you begin to coast down.
I got a 20.
20. There you go. Perfect. So you do see resting a little ways off from the creature. Looks like almost like a nest. It's just this ragtag bundle of twigs and broken debris that's been moved to form almost like a hollow. It is under the water, however.
Ew.
Don't like that.
Me either.
I'm gonna cast. Where is it? I'm gonna cast plant growth on that nest to make the plants crush anything that's underneath or inside that nest.
Okay. So these plants begin to spring forth, emerging from the cracks in the rock, emerging from the rocky bottom. What looks like some kind of algae that's being transformed into this rapid growth of vine. It begins to wrap and curl itself around the stone, cracking it with a fairly heavy amount of pressure. But it cracks and breaks and crushes in on itself and collapses. Nothing seems to be inside. Nothing alive, anyways.
Oh.
Hopefully, if it had eggs, they're gone.
I don't know if these things lay eggs.
Look at that thing's face. It lays eggs.
Ew.
So, what would you like to do?
I didn't see anything else with my 20.
Well,
You just fired another magic missile.
Yeah, I just want to make sure it's dead.
it's it.
Can I? So Logan, there are
It's moving. It's alive.
There are magic. Light fixtures that you can place around in the lights. Can I use those as my dancing lights and place them into the water?
Yeah, of course. Where are those?
Okay.
Okay.
So if you go into the build mode, if you go into the placeable objects, not the tiles, but the one that has like for items. If you go into lights, at the very end, there should be like a blue flame that you can like place around.
Yes.
Yes. So. Okay, cool.
Rip it.
Can I? Oh, I'm out of play mode for some reason.
Cool. So those don't really illuminate much.
No, they
Great.
do not.
I don't want to go in the water. Like, I'm really afraid of it. I'm really scared.
Well, I mean, we don't have to. Just because the in-game, they don't light up that much. And if I didn't notice anything other than the nest with my dirty 20, there's probably nothing down there.
I guess.
And I mean, you didn't roll a second time, did you?
No, but I can roll now.
I'll say with the dancing lights, you can roll again. Yes.
Ooh, a 7.
You don't see anything of interest. Just more debris and collapsed cavern.
Maybe. Does the water look like it filled this place naturally, or like is this like a clog?
Good question. It looks kind of like maybe it flows into here, but it doesn't have a way out.
It doesn't have a way out.
So, like, maybe runoff from the mountains seeps into the fort and into the sinkhole.
And it's just been filling over time.
It's just, yeah, exactly.
I wonder how this creature got here.
Maybe he fell. Maybe he fell in here.
That would imply that there's more of them, possibly somewhere higher up the mountain.
Don't know.
That's a very scary thought.
Man, if only there was a way to get rid of all this water. I don't have any spells that let me destroy water.
Neither do I. I could... It'd be wasting, I think, my last 5th level spell slot, but, like, I could try casting plant growth again to see if they could find, like, somewhere where water could flow out.
DM, hear me out. I
Yes.
think I have an idea.
All right, I'm listening.
I want to put my magical mansion door on the underwater. And then I want the door to open, and I want all the water to rush into the mansion.
Okay, give me 2 seconds.
It's
No,
fine
the brooms!
It's fine because when I cast it again, well, no, it'll get up when I end the spell. All of the water will be shunted back into this room, and when I cast it again, it will be as if every time I cast the building resets. So there won't be any like water damage or anything.
You open the door and all the brooms are like, "Welcome, Matt." Ah!
Ah! How does it feel, huh, brooms? Now you're the ones being drowned. Oh, how the turns have tabled.
So, I wasn't able to find anything about this in the internet, so I'm going to have to home rule it. How big is the Magnificent Mansion?
So the Magnificent Mansion is it is 50 cubes. Each cube is 10 feet on each side. So that's 10 feet. So it's 50 cubes. So what's
500 feet.
5,000 feet.
500 or 5,000?
that's 5? It's 50 cubes. Each one is 10 feet on each side. So it's 10-foot cubes. 50 10-foot cubes.
Okay, I'll do the math. 50 times
so
10.
It is 500.
It's 500. So it'd be 500 cubic feet.
Yes.
The lake appears to be much larger than that.
But I could still take out a substantial amount of the water, correct?
You could take... I'd say you could take maybe a couple feet off the top.
Okay. If it's not... Then I won't cast the spell then.
Yeah.
If it's not substantial enough, it wouldn't be worth it.
Yeah.
DM.
Yes.
What about my idea?
Plant growth?
To cause, yeah.
To, like, cause an opening in the
Yeah.
ground?
Yeah.
Give me an intelligence check to see if you could... I'll say that you using his dancing lights, you survey the cavern, looking for maybe cracks that you could use the plants to widen or open.
Ooh.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So, I would say you do find sort of off to the side, maybe 10 feet below the water, a crack. And it looks like some water is filling out, but very, very little. Like, it's not wide enough to be substantial. You could probably get your plants in there and wedge it open, and it might dump a fair amount of water out of the chamber.